Yo, what's good? What's good? What's going on, man? Salute to everybody tuning into the channel. It's your boy Acito. Action-packed weekend of battle rap, man. We got three big cards coming up, man, this weekend, man. So you got your choices. You got two going down, I believe, on Sunday, and you got one card going on Saturday, man. So let's get into one of these cards. We got the trenches, okay? Salute to Eazy, the block captain. You got NaStylGia 2 going down. Unfortunately, Authentic and Muwap will not be happening on this card. Not gonna lie, the reasons for what I heard of why the battle's not going down is very, very disappointing. According from Eazy and Muwap, Authentic told Eazy that he couldn't come up with any material. That's crazy as fuck to me, bro. Like, that's not a legit reason to back out of a card, bro. Like, you've had months to prepare for this. So I don't know, bro. That's not a good look at all. Very unfortunate. Was definitely looking forward to seeing Muwap after having a great performance he had on Geechee's card not too long ago. But you know, we'll see what happens with that moving forward. I did hear you say, Muwap, you only doing one more battle and you're good for the rest of the year. No, sir. No, sir. Like, slowing down is the opposite of what the fuck you do when you have momentum, when people are talking about you and you're anticipated. You don't slow down, nigga. You go harder. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You keep going. You know what I mean? Like, you don't battle no more for the rest of the year, and then people forget about you, and then your momentum kind of just deteriorates, and then you're wondering why people ain't talking about you and why your name isn't furtherly going in the algorithm. So I don't know. I don't agree with that, but hopefully he was just talking out of frustration. But let's talk about it, man, because we ain't gonna, I ain't gonna hold y'all much long. You know what I mean? We got LN&D versus BNB the Don. I seen a few battles of LND, but not enough, honestly. I don't believe I ever seen a BNB the Don, the trenches artist. So this is an opportunity for y'all to really stand out. Now you don't have Muwap and Authentic on the card, so more than likely you guys are gonna set the night off. So it's very imperative that you take full advantage of this opportunity. Okay. So I don't have a winner or loser because I'm not familiar with neither one of you niggas. I'm gonna be real, but I am looking forward to seeing what y'all do setting off the night on this card here. So there's a lot of pressure and gonna be eyes on y'all to deliver. Not have an underwhelming battle, have a great back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And us leaving the battle saying, yo, we want to see more from Lee LND and more from BNB the Don. Okay, so salute to y'all too. Reed Dollars versus Cortez. I think this is unfortunately very easy to pick. I'm gonna go with Cortez to Reed just a disappointment, man. And I hate to use those type of words, but you gotta be honest, and you have to give constructive criticism. You gotta stop tiptoeing the line and being very delicate with these legends because they're legends. No. Reed possesses all the potential to be one of the greatest battle rappers to ever do this craft. But unfortunately, you have too many yes men in your corner. Your preparation is terrible. And you're just deteriorating your name as a legacy act. Okay, you just battled Sharon not too long ago, maybe like a week ago. It was looking like it was going to be a classic. I'm not going to lie, because going into the battle, I had Sharon clear. But I'm just like, no, Reed is wilding. First round, great first round. Ed Sharon the first. The second round, bro, Reed was in that bag. Like, that was Rambo. Like, he was going crazy. And then it's just like, boom, slip up. And then what happens? The slip up happens, and then the third, the choke happens. And the choke was nasty. I mean, he couldn't get it back. He's spitting his whole third round on Hip Hop Is Real. It's like, bro, we don't want to hear that shit, bro. Like, just go tighten up your performance, tighten up your preparation. Like, I have no sympathy for niggas that's been doing this shit for so long and you're still choking and not memorizing your material. There's no excuse. You just don't give a fuck. That's how I take it. You just don't give a fuck. It's a money grab. You're using your celebrity, your name to just get checks. Because when you're doing that shit consistently again and again and again, there's no excuse to me. There isn't. Especially when you don't market, you don't promote. Like, you don't try to sell the card as Reed dollars. You know what I'm saying? This is just my honest opinion. I fuck with Reed as a battle rapper. I was excited when I saw Eazy versus Reed. Like, I was in Philly. I was going to go to the card. It was the same weekend as the Roots picnic. Me and my man were going to go. But we decided to get the pay-per-view, feel me, and just watch it, you know what I'm saying, at the hotel. But we were going to go to the card, bro. Like, I was excited to see Reed. I still want to see, matter of fact, I saw Reed. You know what I'm saying? I actually, when Reed battled Mook, that was one of the reasons I went to Summer Madness. I think, yeah, it was Summer Madness in Texas. Because I wanted to see Reed. He's a legend. And I was so disappointed. Nigga was so ass. Mook was terrible. The battle was terrible. It was so bad, it cleared the fucking venue out before Geechee and Calico even battled. Like, it was so bad and so underwhelming. I was so disappointed, bro. And I feel like every time I watch this nigga, bro, like, I get disappointed more and more, to the point it's like, bro, I already know what to expect with this nigga, bro. It's just a money grab. He don't take it that serious, and it's unfortunate because he don't realize how heavily respected he is. But the more you go into these battles and you just don't care, you don't properly prepare, you don't carry it the correct way. You know what I'm saying? You're not, you know, going out there, shaking hands, kissing babies, doing interviews. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a money grab. And unfortunately, I got Cortez. Cortez just had a phenomenal battle with Ill Will, despite the audio issues and the lack of crowd, and, you know, just the matchup being on a card that was very underwhelming. But the two of them, they put on, bro. And, you know, Cortez he battled King not too long ago. So Cortez has been super consistent and showing up all 3 rounds and giving you fire material. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of, you know, opinions that we may have. And, you know, Cortez maybe getting closer to that side where he might be, he might be reaching towards like the end. That's what it feels like. He's reaching towards the end of his career where he's like not really invested in battle rap anymore. And I think it could be due to the lack of support and the lack of appreciation from the fans and the league owners. You know what I mean? Because Cortez been doing this shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And it may be, you know, it just maybe time to be a little bit creative and figure out a different way that you can contribute to the culture besides just battling. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, man, I got Cortez, and this is definitely a good battle for his resume. Rosenberg Raw versus P. This is definitely a battle that I'm still looking forward to seeing. I was gonna say excited. I ain't excited, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. P just had a virtual battle against B Magic with the Killer Can tournament. I'm just curious to see, bro. Like, P, bro, like you supposed to battle a couple times, bro. And I know you battled Reed. You had a good battle against Reed. And then after that, I didn't really see nothing from you, bro. You were supposed to battle a couple times on URL. I don't know what happened there. You didn't do that. I just want to see consistency. You know what I mean? You are an amazing writer, bro. I just want to see consistency. Rosenberg Raw, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Rose, you know what I'm saying? Doing his thing as far as on the media side of things, commentating, still being an active battler, you know what I mean? And every once in a while we'll see glimpses of that vintage Rosenberg Raw. But without a doubt, without a question, you know what I mean? When I'm thinking about this battle here, I know it's in the Bronx, it's in P's hometown. P is fire when it comes to punching, but when it comes to just overall, but battle rapper, I'm gonna pick Rosenberg Raw. I'm gonna pick Raw, but I just want to see P get in there and just like give me some consistent wins, my nigga. Give me a reason to want to pick you. I can't just pick you off of freestyles and just your name. Like, I need to see consistency. You know what I mean? So I got Rosenberg Raw 2-1. Snake Eyes versus Bill Collector. I think this could possibly be battle of the night. Snake, you coming off a loss of real name Brandon. It wasn't a bad battle as everybody said it was. He just didn't win the battle. I don't think he was too strategic as far as with his material, but he had good material, but just some of the angles were a little bit, predictable. and it just didn't land. But Bill Collector, somebody, the last Bill Collector battle, I'm trying to think, who did he battle? Was it Hot? No, it wasn't Hollow. It was, damn, I'm trying to think, who the hell did Bill just battle, bro? And it was, I thought it was going to be a crazy battle too, but it was a little underwhelming. I can't remember off the top of my head, but home game for Bill. No, home game for Snake Eyes. Excuse me. Home game for Snake Eyes. Bill Collector, I ain't gonna lie, Bill Collector got some angles out there. He's been going through some personal things family wise. So Snake, if you really tap in and be very strategic, and craft some of this material the right way, you could definitely take this battle here. You know what I'm saying? But Bill Collector is dangerous, and if he's not joking around, if he's serious and really in there, pinning and punching and being creative, Bill could definitely take this battle here. But I'm gonna go with Snake Eyes 2-1, just because Snake didn't win his last. I feel like he's gonna go into this battle fully equipped with a chip on his shoulder, and knowing how dangerous Bill Collector is, I think he's gonna be super duper overly prepared. So I got Snake Eyes 2-1. Main event, Eazy the Block Captain versus headice. Listen, I stand firm. I'm not going to backpedal just because the K-Shine and Shotty Horror battle was incredible. I had to eat my words with that. I still stand how I feel with headice versus Eazy. I don't feel like this is going to be one of these battles that's going to, I don't know. Something is telling me it's going to be good, bro. I don't know why now, but maybe because of the K-Shine and Shotty shit, yo. I don't know, man. I've been trying to find interviews from from headice talking about the battle. All I have in my mind, bro, is that last performance in Ascala of headice, and he just choked and just walked off the stage. Like, that shit was so nasty. Coming from a legend as headice, that shit was so bad. And Eazy's coming off a 30 against Swamp. So it's like, I still got Eazy. I'm not going to violate or disrespect headice and nothing like that. I didn't do it in my last blog. I just feel like, bro, you're not good, and you just haven't, your material and you as a battle rapper just hasn't resonated in this new age, bro. It just hasn't, unfortunately. But I got Eazy. This should be a layup. I got this still being a layup for Eazy. I got him taking it clear 30. But like I said, we could be proven wrong. And if we are wrong, if this is a classic, if this is a fire battle, I will get right on this motherfucking microphone and I will eat my words again. You know what I'm saying? And then when I see matchups like this, I ain't going to be so quick to just ridicule it. You know what I mean? So all in all, 5 battles on the card. I don't know where. I'm pretty sure it's pay-per-view, but I don't know where, because I know a lot of these guys not rocking with Rap Grid. So, but yeah, if you're gonna be in New York, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be in East Bronx. Information will be in the description. You know what I'm saying. Tickets, pay-per-view, guttercity.com. Salute to Eazy, salute to Rem, salute to Trenches. Nostalgia 2, man. Let me know what y'all predictions are in the comment section, man. It's your boy Acito. Hit the like for me before you get out of here. All right, peace.
Shout out my nigga Ace, man. One of the lifelines of this culture, man. As a battle rapper, we look forward to these reviews, gangster.
What up, though? It's Calico, Landslide, fucking with Dedication TV. Subscribe to the network.
Rusa, don't forget the extra 8, man. Shout out to the Brody, man. Shout out to Dedication TV.
Shout out my nigga Eazy, man. Me being from New Orleans, I'm a super Lil Wayne fan, so I could appreciate anything dealing with the dedication.